Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Page number 50 and 51. If the boy is given tuition at home, the boy is the Lord and the Guru is a servant. So also in schools and colleges, the student behaves like a lord. He goes on strike and tries to physically beat up the warden and the teacher. In all these places, they take money first, but in Gurukulam, Dakshina is to be paid only in the end. In these things, the psychological insight that our forefathers had is really surprising. Having lovingly interacted with the Guru for a number of years, the student himself will feel indebted and will deliberate on how he can never be able to fully compensate the Guru. On such occasions, there has been Gurus who have asked for the impossible, such as Indrani's earrings or the gem from the head of the snake. But such people were rare indeed. Maybe some of them were wishing to prove that there was nothing impossible to that Shishya. Normally, the Guru a lot were self-satisfied people, easily pleased. In Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna says, Tadvidhi pranipadena paripashnena sevaya upadeshyanti te jnanam jnaninaha tattvadarshinaha. If you want to know the Paramatma Tattva, go to Jnanis who know. Behave with them with adakam and humility. Pranipadena. Serve them well. Sevaya. Attentively listen and absorb the Upadesas by repeatedly questioning and clarifying doubts. Pariprasnena. If you are like that, they will certainly give you Jnanopadesa, he says. Because he is talking about Tattvadarshinaha Jnaninaha. There is no mention of Guru Dakshina. Only service, Sevaya, is mentioned. But in Taittiriya Upanishad, it is clearly mentioned that for the Guru who does Vidyabhyasam, render service and give a Dakshina as asked for. Acharyaya Priyam Dhanam Ahrutya. Just because the Upanishad tells the Shishya to give whatever asked for, does not mean that Guru will suddenly become greedy and ask for the moon. Like the Shishya as a code of conduct, Guru has much higher norms to live up to. In Taittiriya Upanishad, Guru's advice to the Shishya prior to his departure after finishing 12 years of Gurukula vasam is worth taking note of. The talk being quoted here is the equivalent to the convocation address given while passing out of the graduation in any university. It goes, Satyam Vada Dharmam Chara Matrudevo Bhava Pitrudevo Bhava Acharya Devo Bhava Aditi Devo Bhava, and so on, meaning what is given in the next para. Speak the truth, stand by the moral standards. Do not refrain from chanting the Vedas even for a single day, meaning never let your profession go by default. Since the Veda Dharma is forever, accept Grihastha Dharma, beget children and spread the Vedas for the future generations. Never let your Devata, Rishi, Pitru, Bhuta and Jiva Karmas go by default. Consider your mother, father, teacher and a guest as God. Having said all that and some, the Guru adds, whatever good attitude and behavior you have seen and observed in us, emulate. Do not go contrary to that. I am sure that Guru must have been very well behaved to be able to say that. As this is the last sentence to be construed as a self-advertisement, he immediately adds, you will likely to come across people better than us in many ways. I will tell you as to how to behave with them. Then he goes on to describe as how the Shishya should get along with those who are higher in status, in education, behavior and social standing. Like the Shishya, the Guru had to have the Vinayam too. We can see that Guru who is advising is also speaking from a position of a real adakam. As the saying goes, Nirekudam Neerthalumbamal Nil, meaning that water does not slosh in a pot that is full, and it is empty vessel that makes more noise. When faced with quandary as to what is to be done and how, the Guru says, suddenly study people carefully. Those who do not jump to conclusions but come to a clear conclusion only after a desired study of the situation are worth emulating. They should be capable of independent thinking and decision. They should not be cruel minded. Instead of being materialistic, they should be morally incorruptible. You should consider such persons as your role model. Follow such people of high moral standards, well knowledgeable in Vedas and its support. We can easily see that the person advising cannot be a hypocritic and must be a depository of the good qualities. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Rama 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 Rama